When we think of literature, we often imagine stories about heroes, love, and everything life. But literature is also a mirror. It shows us not only the powerful, but also those who live in the shadows, the people society prefer to ignore. Today, I want to take you back to Georgian period to meet three writers who gave voice to the others: Jane Austen, Anne Radcliffe, and William Blake. Jane Austen wrote about the lives of the and upper classes, but what makes her stand out is how she placed women at the center of her stories. At the time when their future depended almost entirely on marriage, Austen gave her female characters voice with an irony, challenging the rules tried to limit them. And Radcliffe worked in a different field. The Gothic, her novels are full of dark castles, mysterious landscapes, and female protagonists who are trapped or purposed by powerful men. Throughout that world of misery and confinement, she reflects the vulnerability of women in her time, but also highlighted their strength and resilience. William Blake, on the other hand, looked directly at the most forgotten, the poor children forced to work in terrible conditions and those suffering under the weight of church and state. In poems like Chimney Sweeper, he gave them a voice and turned them into symbols of the innocence in the face of injustice. They, taken together, Austen reveals the exclusion of women in social life. Radcliffe shows the fear of control over them in a patriarchal world, and Blake denotes of the oppression of the most vulnerable. Each in their own way reminds that literature is not only entertainment, it also gives visibility to others, to those who were often left out of history.